Let's see if we can't do something about my boredom.
Alright, I think we got her intact, son. It's been a little while. I was getting my Foxboy legs back, son. Getting my fidget bursting legs back. Okay, what are we doing? We went into some spooky houses and a ghost chased us, and it turns out it was an old lady's husband. And he was just being crotchety. So I guess we're just leaving? I don't even recall why we came here. It's almost like I'm barely paying attention to the plot at all. Who'd imagined? Who'd ever thought? Well, I ain't going up there. That ain't the place to be. Alright, it's coming back to me, son. Like a bolt of lightning, son. I forgot those things just blow up. I had to be taught the hard way, son. Yep. Bomb daffodil plants. I remember those. You're like, no you don't, Uncle Tenfey, because that's not what they're called. Oh yeah, I gotta eat chicken. And kill bugs! Eat chicken, kill bugs. That'd be two of my directives if I was RoboCop. The third directive would be burst fidget. And then the fourth one would be hidden. Got to keep it canon, you know, to RoboCop. Even if we're making our own cinematic universe. Well, there's just a box here. Did I not know about this? Probably. Am I going to open it? Yes. I have to do this advanced lockpicking game, son. Todd Howard screaming right now at an intern to write that down. I forgot you give Walls the stanky leg. Pop. Well, there's a solid fucking mess of keys, too. We're doing the best job of backtracking. Is this the save point to get the hell out of here? Look at the heals exploding out of me. I guess the save point heals you up to like half. And remember, we've got slow regeneration. It's like we've got the Abjugator's shield. And the Regenerator's ring. And the Blessed Mace. You kids know about Demon Souls, don't you? What universe is there where somebody's watching me play Dust and Elysian Tale and has never watched me play a Demon Souls? Scooby and Shaggy would be the only ones to get away with it. They'd be there, they'd have Tenfey set on autoplay, and they're just relaxing, listening to their phonograph records like the kids used to do in the 70s or whatever. And they're in the kitchen. Making food, of course. They got Tenfey on autoplay on the living room TV. And it's coming to the end of a playthrough. Scooby's like, or Shaggy's like, hey Scoob, like, poke your head in the living room and see what the next Tenfey playlist is on the autoplay. While I eat this really big sandwich while I ninja my jaw like a python. And Scooby's like, first thing, Shaggy. And he pokes his head in there, and then he sees up next, Demon Souls Tenfinity. He's like, ruh-roh. Like, what's wrong, Scoob? Raggy, it's Raymond's rolls. And Shaggy's like, Raymond's rolls? Like, that sounds delicious. And like he runs in there with his entire pizza and his big bowl of popcorn and his entire rotisserie chicken and 3-liter Royal Crown Cola and sets his ass down before Scooby could finish trying to warn him. And then all of a sudden, next thing he knows, Demon's Souls. If you haven't watched my Dark Souls 3 standard issue night, you double have no idea what's going on. I should make that a short. It wouldn't be the dumbest one I've made. Oh, hey you, I forgot you're a guy that talks.
See, I just knew standing around here would pay off. That barrier couldn't take it anymore and just shattered.
Good work, Augustin.
Are you heading up the mountain?
Don't worry about us. You stay here and guard these rocks.
I'll take it as a personal challenge. You and me, Dust. We're gonna save the world.
Alright, well luckily Fidget knew how to handle this guy. Okay, so we're going, that's what we were doing. We had to break the spirit barrier or whatever. So is this the overworld map? Look how much more pleasant it gets when you walk across. It's like a World of Warcraft zone. It's like you're leaving Trifestial Glades and walking to the Western Flaglands, son. A bear's just going to come out of the woods and slap you. Okay, that's good. We could do a little bit of meandering, though. Where was the... I'm trying to remember where the blacksmith shop was. It wasn't here, was it? It wasn't the sanctuary. It might have been here. Isn't there like a teleport point right here? Yeah, because we've got grabby Foxboy hands now, son. Ever since my Foxboy hands got real grabby, I've been thinking about that blacksmith bunny lady for no reason. Let's go up here and see if we can advance her dialogue. Build some faction, son. Pretend it's Stardew Valley and I made her a big jar of mayonnaise as a gift.
Ah, my favorite customer. What can I do for you?
So, let's talk.
Oh, you never have nothing more to say than this and to recommend me overrated Nirvana albums. I can't say... Oh, never mind. It's the choice to leave. Yeah, make me something good. Wow. Garbage that's worse than everything in my inventory. How could I live without it? What am I wearing as opposed to the pendant of the saint?
Need anything else? Thanks, Dust.
Yeah, give me just a moment, lady, to gather myself and gird my loins, and then we'll talk. Okay, so I've got this one, and we could make... I mean, we didn't have to come up here to make this. Now, my attack would go down significantly, but I'd be hardier. You know what? It'd be worth it to make it, and if we find that we're getting our ass beat too much, we could equip it. It gives us an excuse to come here and talk to you in person.
Anything else? Thanks, Dust. Don't be...
That in-person experience is better, son. You can't just go on Amazon and order your magic pendants and shit. There's no craftsmanship. Where the hell am I going? Fidget, why did you drag us here? Do you sense treasure? Is your gold digger senses in overdrive, son? Well, that's too bad. We're free of all worldly desires. She's like, didn't you specifically come here because of a worldly desire? Like, well, that doesn't count. It was spiritual in nature. The spirit world. Have you seen Yu Yu Hakusho, Fidget? Now I can't imagine anything but Dust as Kuwabara. And I guess Fidget would be Botan? That checks out. That meets the criteria. One stanky leg weren't enough. Come here to me, wall chicken. Wall chicken, why? Why? Can I actually not burn every resource we have? Now, does the wall chicken respawn if you don't pick it up? That's the question. Is this Demon Souls Crystal Lizard rules? It looks like it is, boys. Scooby and Shaggy ain't never going to recover. Like, Shaggy's scared of the game because it has demons and souls, which is kind of a scary word sometimes, in the title. But Scooby's just afraid of losing out on finite upgrade materials. He had to skip a whole adventure with the gang once because he was just farming pure sharp bladestone for an entire weekend. A new region's been revealed, apparently. We know this. A lot of underground cave spelunking in this game. Didn't realize that before I started playing. Are we headed to a frosty region? With some frosty morn sausages? Well, I want to know what's over here now. You crowd fucking tease the shit out of me. I'm not dashy enough. I need Dash O Pepper to come here and throw a barrel at me, and I'd have the power I needed to traverse this frosty cliff. The Blackmore Mountains. The first thing Fidget noticed is that treasure was afoot, son. She can taste it in the back of her throat. There's just wolves to kill. Are these even monsters? Or are we just killing the wildlife now? You're still alive? How? Filled with bags of money. How could you say wildlife's innocent when they have money, son? We'll have to hope that Tim Curry comes back from space to save them and take them to the one place that hasn't been corrupted. Flying through the air, son. You crowd. Take a while to kill. I wonder if the fire, the Baja Fidget Blast that you can only get at Taco Bell would work better. El Diablo Fidget, we call her. Son, now that's an OC. Oh no, that was a one shot. Or was it? Hellfire, boys! Wolves hate it. 9 keys to open this chest. How many do I have again? Of my precious items that I covet above all other things. Where is my, like, here's shit you have. Oh, is it on this screen? No. I've played this game how many hours so far, and I couldn't tell you the first fucking thing about the menu. It doesn't matter. Just open every box. Take off every box for great justice. Okay, it had ice cream and a new recipe. Have we come up with a new ice cream recipe? When did I level? I didn't. I just increased the gauge. Pendant of the Madam. Oh my. Oh my. That's got even more attack power. I'm gonna... Oh, I need more fingers. Shining fingers, son. If that boy from G Gundam shows up, I'm gonna cut one of his robot's hands off like Yajirobe. Oh, the collapsing platform regenerates itself over time? Is that what happened? The mystery, the secrets, the allure. That's my way of saying my immersion is flat busted now. Well, I gotta read this. I thought that said Mind Blast, son. I've only been able to make this climb once. Okay, sounds real pleasant. Journal entries tend to be real unpleasant. I feel like people exaggerate things in journals. Like how much shit that we believe about the past is just somebody being real overblown about something. And like, because you're only getting their point of view, usually. I like to think the past was much more mild and boring than we give it credit for. It's just everybody was real batty. I don't know if this is working better, but it is so fucking satisfying. And it's probably nice for Fidget and Dust, because I'm sure it's real warm being on the outskirts of the Hellfire. You're standing outside the skirts of the Hellfire, son. Not quite as popular a Garth Brooks song, but still as powerful. It's no friends in low places, but damn, that's a high fucking bar to set, son.
Slightest wrong move could set off another avalanche.
Don't look at me. You're the one who can't fly.
Yes, but you're the one with the big mouth.
Hey!
Fidget?
Son, this is why we call you Baka Fidget, son. Snowy, avalanche-prone mountains and cliffs are the worst place to take a tsundere lady, son. They had to cut that episode of Neon Genesis Evangelion where Shinji and Asuka go to a snow skiing resort. You know an angel would appear. And they'd have the Avas would come and they'd have like mufflers and scarves and like knit caps. It'd be adorable. Oh, hey, this guy.
So, the great traitor has finally found everlasting peace.
The Great Traitor? You're talking about Cain?
My kind does not utter his name. His actions ended many innocent lives.
He seemed truly remorseful for his actions.
Perhaps he was.
Very well.
I like how the shopkeeper knows all the juicy gossip about everybody. I guess that makes sense. It's like how you go to the local convenience store and there's always a group of old timers hanging out, talking shit about everybody and gossiping. It's good to know that happens in fantasy worlds too. Okay, I have 9 keys. This is how I learn how many keys I have. I have to go to the store and ask them. I'm like, could you tell me, do I have enough keys? He's like, you could always buy more. What kind of shit do you say about me when other people come up to shop? He's like, have you seen that piece of shit green fox boy and that little rat weasel thing? That's constantly sassing back. Is that like a Zeppelin? No, it's just a mystical platform that flies and rotates. This is the kind of thing like you play a Mario game or a Sonic game, you're like, yeah, of course there's mystical platforms. But this setting seemed a bit more grounded than that. Would you consider Dust a more realistic, down-to-earth, grounded setting than Sonic the Hedgehog? Now that's a comment you could leave. What would Fidget's Sonic character name be? Fidget the... You're like, it's like a Rorschach test. Whatever combination of aminals you see Fidget as says something about your personality.
Well, I see a way up, but I won't be able to reach those ledges without some help.
Let's look around. Maybe we'll find another way to tackle this cliff.
If only there was an enemy right here, I could just sky burst my way. Oh, sorry, little bunny. You look cold, so I figured. The Hellfire! Oh no, he reflected it back on me. I'm like Wile E. Coyote. I like that you maintain your air dash between loading screens. That's nice. Oh, a new flavor of these fucking things. Fidget, you want to burst them? Oh, ain't you just real observant? Come on, man. How you gonna take a big gasping breath and not get a mouthful of Fidget burst? You did it to yourself. All right, let's see where they want this Bombafidil plant before I start panicking. Huh! Palette swapped enemies. I mean, you can't complain. That's part of video games. Okay, we still haven't figured out what they want me to blow up. Okay, I'm going to use lightning just because I ain't got to aim it as much. Might not be as thematically satisfying to hit frosty enemies with lightning, but when you think about it, lightning's a type of fire, right? Isn't that what Avatar tried to teach us? Because the real good firebenders could, like, shoot lightning. You bit me on the cheek of the ass and broke the chain! The moment before Fleetwood Mac walked in the door, a wolf busted through the window and grabbed a hold of me by the cheek of the ass. And then right when they opened the door, they took one look at me, shook their head, and just shut the door and went home. They're a real hard crowd to impress. Well, not Fleetwood. I think we've pointed that out, son. Fleetwood, you put out potted meat and saltine crackers, and Fleetwood's got an evening, son. Some Kool-Aid or Hawaiian Punch. He ain't Vicky. But Mac, on the other hand, you got to have good shit. You've got to have the Ritz brand crackers, the Food Line store brand crackers, despite what Gordon Ramsay might say during his grocery shopping nightmare. Just ain't going to cut it. If they're not good enough for the Dragoon lady to nibble on, they're not good enough for Mac. God. We need the future Tenfey historical archives to keep track of all these cross-references, son. Someday in the distant future, when mankind no longer even exists, the robot aliens or whatever from the end of the AI, that movie, will be unearthing the Tenfey historical archives. It's basically like the Homestar Runner wiki, but for Tenfey. That'll be their slogan. That'll be what the title of the web page is. The entire thing will be coded in Notepad. Bunch of hrefs. Now, I didn't blow nothing up with this Bombafidil plant. That's why I came all the way back. Fidget, I know my air dashing is real impressive, but you've got to keep that thirst down. I know you see Foxboy legs and thighs flying in all directions and you get a bit overwhelmed. But you've got to keep your composure. I need you bursting. I need you moist and bursting. Okay, once we slide through here, we've committed. Committed to killing! Mash buttons! I do like that Fidget's fourth wall break at the beginning of the game really is telling you the best way to play the game. Just mash buttons. I always press start when I want to level up. I'm powerful. And next level, you'll be powerfuler too, Fidget. I guarantee it. What's up here that I want? Huh? A Switch Palace? Am I going to turn all the red dotted line blocks into red exclamation blocks that very frustratingly don't have fire flowers inside them? Oh. Now, how does the lightning burst affect him? Snowsuit seems like it would be appropriate for this environment, and it is. It just seems... I don't got the materials for that. By the way, did I equip the... I didn't. The pen and the... Okay, so that's right, because I already forgot that I didn't equip it because it made my attack go down. That's the level of memory. That's the level of RAM I'm mentally operating on right now. Okay, I was a bit confused.
Yeah, take that, meanie.
Don't hold back, Fidget.
Okay, was that like a mid-boss? The double jump! Hoo-hoo! Oh my lord, I didn't think the deviant art of power could become more like this. Foxboy could focus his deviant art OC power any... I can't form a fucking sentence today. Should I be recording? He's got wings. If he had a katana sword, one of them wings should be a bat wing. Just saying. Once I get a hold of the Dragon Balls, they sure will be. Well, look at these grabby walls. Double jumps, grabby paws. This fox boy has got it all. This girl's just got a lot of HP. It's the classic developer trap of trying to make enemies more difficult by just making them spongier and tankier. And a bit more likely to walk the plankier. Okay, so obviously I'm going to air burst, fly up there. Those enemies are going to come back. None of that matters. Is it really that easy? I thought I was messing up. I think I did mess up. I've discovered too many. It's like Earthworm GM. Sometimes you find secrets by just walking through the wall. Or did I break the game? Is this a secret or is this a bug? Is this working as intended? Is this the Sony PlayStation Portable firing UMDs out like a weapon? Okay, we fidget. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be inside this wall, but for some reason I can't clip back out of it. It's very frustrating. Legitimately. Yeah, we're just going to have to accept the fact that this is unintended software operation. I'm going to have to reload a save. This is terrible. For once, I'm in the right to yell at the game developer, and I'm purely blameless. You're like, didn't you go out of your way to do this? I'm like, yeah, but it looked like I was supposed to. Damn you. I mean, I could burn my one warp to the map crystal. Can I? No, because I think I have to be at a save point to use it. Okay. You win, developer. You win. Alright, where the hell? We're way back down here. Apparently they don't care about eating lightning bursts. If it ain't Baja Fidget, they don't want it. Well, now I don't want to fight anything. Now I feel like being pissy and petulant. Oh, it's after we got the double jump. Okay. I realized where we are now. I noticed that public use park grill over there. This is where I couldn't talk good. And I continue to not talk good. So at least we're still thematically in the same headspace. Take my key back. I discovered this secret key. I didn't last time because I fucked up. It's five-dimensional thinking, son. Xanatos gambits in real time occurring. Don't even bother to collect the garbage they drop. Just fly up here and get chain bursted. That's how the pros play Dust and Elysian Tale. That's how the pros play it, boys. Okay, is this where we were when we were stuck inside the wall? Mike Staklasa showed up to write a story about Fox Boys in the walls. It broke new ground. I was watching their latest Junka episode featuring Macaulay Culkin. I had a genuinely good time watching it. It was nice. It's nice to watch something and have a good time. You're like, yeah, I remember when that was a thing on the Tenfey channel. Before the dark ages of Dust. Is that a good ring to have? Oh, it makes my attack go down. I hate that. But it makes my fidget go up a shitload. I knew I had to have it. The moment I saw the fidget multiplier, I knew I had to have it. Which one of these is... That's probably the better one of those two to have. Ooh. Well, my attack didn't go down either. Although it would go up slightly with these. Nope. I'm specking full fidget, son. I've invested heavily in fidget futures. They're fit to burst. It's a burster's market out there. Son, I'm going to be riding it to the moon. My diamond paws are never going to sell, son. We're riding them fidget bursts past the moon, son. We'll be out there fighting Saitama and Garo outside of Jupiter. I can't make that. So thanks for giving me another blueprint. Appreciate it. If we kill enough enemies in this area, I assume we'll get it. Look at this Donkey Kong Country ass shit. You want me to roll over the edge and then jump in midair? I always wanted to play Donkey Kong Country Returns, but I couldn't tolerate that they made the roll waggling the Wiimote. That was back when Miyamoto would just stand beside every game developer for the Wii, screaming like a drill instructor to add more waggle. Apparently, if you want to play the Metal Slug collection that's on the Wii, and you want to use the sideways Wiimote as your controller, the only way to throw a grenade for awesome power is not to press button C, it's to waggle the damn controller. Are we just backtracking now? Where is the damn pennant? It's above us. Is the double jump going to get us to it? Oh, that's right. I can't get up this cliff, Fidget. If only I had my angel wings. My dark angel wings. She's like, Dust, they look pretty white to me. Of course they look like that to you, Fidget. You're a baka. You're a baka. I don't care about the chain. And I don't care about Fleetwood Mac. I used to be a fan of that one song of theirs. But I've had to, like, it's consumed my life. Everything was about the chain and maintaining it. Maybe you're the one who broke the chain, Fleetwood Mac. Did you ever think about that? It takes two to chain break. That'd be my follow-up song. Be my diss track against Fleetwood Mac. I mean, the song is technically a diss track, isn't it? Because it's like about an actual relationship that broke up. It's like that I've been through the desert on a horse with no name song. I think that song is just shit-talking somebody. I think most of music has just been people shit-talking each other. Even back... The Ring of the Broken? Is that me? We could make this... Like, we can't. But if we did, we could put it on our other finger, and we'd have cumulative fidget multiplier, son. It wouldn't matter which hand we were bursting fidget with, son. We would enhance our burst. That's ambidexterity right there. I thought we were going to get 4 A's in a row. I assume those things are just randomly, like it's just probability. So what's the % probability of getting just 4 of the same button in a row?
Sorry, Dust. I don't think you're double jumping over that. Stupid avalanches ruin everything. Go ahead, name me one good thing an avalanche has ever done.
Well, now that you mention it, this might be a crazy idea, but maybe we can clear some of the snow off of that mountainside.
You mean make another avalanche?
That's the idea, yes.
You're crazy. I love it.
Really? Do I need to be the voice of caution here?
It's really the only way, Aura.
Yeah, Aura, it really is. Is it?
It is.
Very well. Let's do this thing.
Well, we definitely know Fidget is pro Shinra, son. Every time Avalanche blows up a Mako reactor, Fidget's like, my God. You know how much paperwork she has to do? Apparently she works at Shinra.
Well, that did something.
It sure did. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we find another one.
Huh?
That obviously wasn't enough. We need to break more pillars.
Fidget, I think the bitter cold is creating lapses in your judgment.
That is ridiculous. I'm perfectly...
All right. So we need to burst pillars. So we need to break the pillars that hold up the Sector 7 plate. Is that what you're saying, Fidget? Is that your favorite part of Final Fantasy 7?
Dust, be careful. Watch overhead.
Okay. There's nothing up there, Talking Sword King. I mean, there's a wall. Oh, you're just talking about these things. You know how many bursting mushrooms I've dodged, son? Falling icicles ain't nothing. Once again, my danger sense will kick in. Alright, we'll give Fidget a moment to regain her moisture. We want it to be above oyster levels. Wolf, we're both in danger. You can't be fighting me. That's my impression of Fox McCloud when Andros is involved. How did Andros pay the Star Wolf unit to fight Fox McCloud? He's like a big floating brain, this guy. He's like a big brain, this guy. Danger sense. Hup, hup. I wonder if any of those have secrets under them. You think Fidget could, like, fly down there and look with her eyes? Be like that time. Wow, I just parried you by mashing the button. Once again, it was the best course of action. I was going to say, it was like that time Goofball flew up to see if space was real or if the Earth was round or flat for Max Gilardi. Don't you get the impression there might be something down there? We got to look with our eyes. It's just where I was earlier. Nope, there was a teleporter. Oh, that takes you right back to where I was. Oh no, and it made me lose my danger sense. Damn you, the game. Well, I guess we can sit here and be cozy for a minute. Why is there this one lackluster fire? That's the one you can sit next to, Fidget. I get the good fire. I have more surface area, so I require more heat. Stanky leg.
That's 2.
Not enough. Not enough. We'll need to find more if we're going to clear away that snow.
We really should get you someplace warm, Fidget. I think you're coming down with something.
Never.
I see. Yeah, I'm getting huge Earthworm Jim Buttville vibes here. And yes, it's the name of the final level. I knew there would be something down here. I was hoping it would be some plasma. All right. Oh, hey, big buffalo soldier. Won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight. Come out tonight. And dance by the light of the moon. I forgot regular, like, melee combos help regenerate Fidget's moisture levels. No, I missed the good platform. Oh, y'all take, like, this weird path. I see. I'm kind of looking to the sides. Oh, no! God, you scared the shit out of me with that Sin's Fortress fake out. I guess I could melee while you're Fidget bursting. I guess I could do all the work, Fidget. I guess I could kill a week's Marion. I can't pick up all these precious bags of garbage. That was the wolf's plan the whole time. I hit the start button. Fidget said to mash buttons. That's one of them. This is kind of tedious. It's like the Mute City level in Smash Brothers. I prefer Big Blue. Okay, this doesn't count getting hit by icicles here because there's enemies distracting me. That'd be my excuse if I put my eye out. I spent the whole lead up to Christmas telling my parents that I wanted a Fidget to burst for Christmas. No, I wanted a Fidget for Christmas, and they kept telling me I'd burst my eye out. And it's the first thing that happened. Hey, y'all. I bet you're going to be real difficult. I bet I'm not going to stand a fucking chance. Not even close. Son, everybody's on the edge of their seat, praying right now that I somehow survived this battle.
That is a lovely singing voice.
Stop, Fidget. Just stop.
Oh, I think I'm coming down with something.
Yes, it is. We figured that out on our own. Come, Duft. Let us continue.
Apparently Fidget's down with the sickness, son. Alright, well, I don't have any Bombaphidil flowers. Can I get any of those icy banshee bitches to scream that open? Icy banshee bitches sounds like a rock group that would be rivals to those witch girls from the Scooby-Doo movies. The Hex Girls, I think they're called. I don't know. I'm more of a Zombie Island man myself. Say, did you know that, yes, Uncle Tenfey, everyone knows that Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island was originally a plot to a SWAT Cats episode? God. I'm sorry, Jesus. I had no idea. Are there any other recurring Tenfey bits that cause you such distress that I should be avoiding? You're like, let me get volume 1 out, and I'll list them for you.
Wow, that definitely did something. Come on, let's get back to the surface.
Be careful, Dust.
Let's not keep it waiting then.
Now we're feeling motivated. Okay, I want that key. So I assume this is the way to go to get... No, you have to come from above. Hey, idiots! You think I can't Fidget burst you from here? Original Fidget. I can burst you from here. That's some great Kegel muscles, Original Fidget. I'm the first person on Earth to make a Homestar Runner Dust Elysian Tail crossover. Next year for Halloween, I expect Homestar to be dressed as Dust. I don't think this is the way. Oh, I forgot to upgrade Fidget. That's embarrassing. Legitimately. Okay. Anyway, are we... I can't tell if I was supposed to fall down here or not. I still want that key. Or do I? Have we reached a point where such things are immaterial to us? I'd like to think so, because it means I don't got to go back there. But I'm starting to think I might be wrong.
The path above has been made clear. Onward and upward.
And you thought this was a bad idea.
Even a Baka clock is right twice a day, Fidget. Remember that. There's like a save point hidden under the snow. That's neat. I guess we don't really need to be manually saving. Emmanuel save is going to be so disappointed. Be like, never before did I ever think I would need to press the dislike button on a Tenfey video. Oh, I jumped into it. They got me good. They got me good. That'd be the name of my survival series about fox boys surviving natural dangers in the mountains. They got me good. A story of survival. And I was supposed to jump up that time. Yeah. I get you. Jump, jump, slide, slide. I've played Mega Man 8. I know to put the Mega Ball in the boss. Ah! No, why is it always the wrong choice? You're right, Fidget. I hate avalanches too. I hope Shinra sucks every goddamn drop of Mako out of the planet. I'm going to be there. I want one tear to roll down Bugenhagen's cheek as the entire planet turns into a lifeless husk. And I'm just sitting there laughing. Drinking a cup of Mako like they're the planet's tears. We did it. And it was super worth it. It was super worth it. What I wanted to do was get back up there before the thing regenerated. And I was bad and wasn't able to do it. I wanted to be good at the game and I wasn't. So technically it still means I was good at the game. You still have to be impressed. So what, we get to do that whole fucking thing again? For that one piece of shit key? Guess so. Well, let's just do it then. Can I remember how to not fuck up? I doubt it. Okay, I didn't wait long enough that time. That time it was impatience more than anything. Fidget is screaming at me to drop down there and take damage. She's like, you're ruining the bit, Dust. I'm like, did you just make a Bites of Dusto reference? Okay, this time, yeah. I get you. I ain't laughing, but I get you. And then there's these assholes. Alright, is this going to go again? Anything? Nope. Stanky leg! That's the problem with these enemies, is we ain't been getting on the stanky leg enough, son, to humble them. Oh, it's one of them things. I'm not sure what that attack is supposed to be, where she like makes a reflection of dust in her ice. Ice to Dusto. Hey, guy. Yep. Oh no! He was able to withstand the electric fidget burst just enough to break my chain. That little young'un back in town that wanted the like 1,000 hit chain is just going to have to get over it. Or I'm going to have to sit down and walk back and forth between 2 rooms until I actually do it. I do like how they scream in terrified agony as they explode into nothing. It's my favorite thing about them. Okay. I guess you crowd are going to fall down this pit and take your bags of garbage with you. Stanky leg! Pop! Pow! Oh no, even the stanky leg can't work if you're surrounded by a group. Alright, we can keep on keeping on. Pow! Yeah, everyone. I haven't tried the Caliente burst on her, son. Picante. There's a time? Is a warrior still? Am I supposed to equip the red gem and crouch and bang my head on Deborah Cliff? Am I supposed to duck in front of the Death Star? You Castlevania 2 fans are all chuckling to yourselves. You're like, ah, what a sensible reference Tenfey made. I almost want to fall down there, but we've learned that that's bad. Yeah. Wolves have got the most bags of money inside of them to be beaten out of them, son. Okay. So... we did it for a briefest moment. Okay. Ah, we just did make it. Why ain't you crowd real snow resilient? If only I could build my snowsuit. If only I had enough monster parts for that bunny lady to hit with a hammer over and over until I had my snowsuit. But I'm lacking these 2 things. Some kind of hide and some kind of crystal. Hide your crystals, son. Ah, you didn't think... oh, no. That's genuine Sin's Fortress right there, son. Is this going to be a mimic chest? We find the most ice cream. I guess we're in the appropriate environment to find ice cream. Pendant of the Marsh. Didn't we already have one of those? That's real good. It doesn't have additional fidget, though. We also need more of these, like, those bone things you buy for your dog to gnaw on. Hey, ass. Oh, he can take a parry. Can you take 2? Can you take stanky leg, boy? Where you going? Right when my leg got stanky, you ran off. Okay. They're real resilient, these guys. These buffalo soldiers. Those little bunnies apparently don't make the platform collapse because of the purity of their heart. James Rolfe on his way right now to yell more like purity of their fart and ruin the moment. Not since we started collecting so many heart containers in Pseudo Regalia has James Rolfe had such a need to yell. Frozen Blade. That's really good. Oh no, as soon as we get one more of these, if I ever pay attention to what I'm picking up. We got to make this thing, son. More fidget multipliers. I'm going to overflow my fidget. And one-shot emerald weapon, son. Pop! Yep. The combat in this game is satisfying, but there doesn't seem to be much to it. I suppose you could play it with more finesse than I am. And I still don't know if there's like a higher difficulty or not. I haven't really paid any attention to that. Okay, so what are you trying to get us led to? To right here. I see. I thought there'd be more to that. Maybe there will be in the future. Oh, one of these fucking things. I want to burn you up. It is satisfying. There we go. Oh no, I was looking at the floating platform. My danger sense. My danger sense. Now this reminds me of some Ghost and Goblin shit. Or maybe that one level in Castlevania 4 where it constantly has scrolling platforms. I happened to watch You Can Beat Video Game's newest video that came out today. It was about Super Castlevania 4. If you want to watch a well-produced, useful, and still entertaining YouTube video, then turn this off and go watch that. Oh, what's in that little crevice? You know Fox boys love investigating crevices. Where you taking me, fast platform coon? Someplace interesting? Are we going to find Dracula's heart? Are we going to possess Dracula's rib? Okay, it brought me here. This is just lore. Is this a lore region you brought me to? Okay, well that was fun. No, I thought I could still make the cycle. The global cooldown. I thought I could still clutch the grenade launcher, son. And be up there with Mark Rutze. Alright, what happens if we keep riding this one? Game developer coon? Didn't think I was a super genius. Once again, I'm Wile E. Coyote. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All of your secrets and all of your lies will be revealed to me. Nothing can pry secrets and lies out of somebody quite like a fox boy. It's Wolf O'Donnell's one weakness. I don't know if there's any reason to ride. Okay, this light told me to jump off there. I can pay attention to context clues. And look, we got 4 different ones. That's another probability. And they were in order, too. Okay, you've got fidget multipliers. Oh, we need all kinds of shit to make you, though. We need all kinds of shit to make you. Oh, that's right. We've got the plague potion. Oh, we found another one of these. Teleport me that good shit, bunny lady. Usagi-chan. Okay. Did that noise he made? That sounded like a completely different voice actor. What the hell was that, Dust? I guess depending on where the spiky points hit his vulnerable Foxboy body, he makes different noises. Nat fart. Just a fidget burst could kill her. Just a fidget burst. What have I done? I'm a fool. This is a bad part of the game to be impatient. Oh, so if you do that, it just hurts me. You're like the puppet master from Castlevania. I believe it was Portrait. No, not my fidget! Take me instead! Take me instead! Icy Banshee bitch. So we can just actually advance the plot now. I don't have to ride that platform over yet again. Thank goodness. What's down here that you don't want me to have? Mm-hmm. Oh no, I thought that wasn't a wall. This is it. Well, at least they get you out of here quick. Now I have to know what's over there. I have to know. There's also a part in Mega Man 9 where you're like the gravity is reversed and you're floating up and there are instant kill spikes and you've got to shoot your Mega Buster in just the right spots to like move about. If your Mega Buster can cut the muster, son, you'll make it. Using my angel wings to scout ahead. Like a fox boy should ought to do. I fucking throw it down. Level up. Should I just keep increasing my defense? Maybe I should. I don't find myself at super low HP often. And if I do, I can just eat like 6 or 7 rotisserie chickens. That's my diet, son. When Dust releases his #1 New York Times best-selling diet book, it's just going to be on how to procure and consume whole rotisserie chickens. You thought you could hide this box down here from me? You thought I wouldn't notice these bags of precious garbage? I guess bombaphidil plants are needed. I get you. I ain't laughing, but I get you. Well, look at you. Ain't you pretty? So what, have I got to wait for a fast platform to carry you up? Like this one? Guess not. Guess this is one of them long-lasting bombaphidil plants, son. You can go a little bit faster than that, platform Chan. How did he do it? How did he fall through? God damn this earth! Okay, so you can just kind of drop through these things. I get you. Once again, I ain't laughing, but I get you. I guess let's just be patient and wait. It's the worst possible thing you could do. And Fidget will get real anxious and start twitching. If only there was a verb to describe. What? Fucking spikes blow up my bombaphidil plants. Come the hell on. Come the hell on. I'm definitely earning that shit today, boys. Alright, bombaphidil plants, stay over here with me where it's safe. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. There we go. No. No! No! It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Okay, good, 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 good. Why doesn't the platform physically affect it? God damn this world. And every living creature that ever dared had the audacity to step a foot upon it. If only there was a way to reverse these things right here. Or does this thing go back up? Is that what they're trying to teach me? No, they only go down. Just like my expectations for experiencing the slightest amount of joy at any point throughout the course of my entire fucking wasted life. I'm just trying to blow the damn thing up so I can get another one. I'm not mad. I'm not. This is good game design. This is the best game design. Oh, do you want me to slowly try to climb up this thing with like timed double jumps or some shit? Because it's real fucking frustrating if that's what you want, Developer Chan. I hate that it's the correct thing to do. Because I want to continue to be... I mean, I could still be mad. Oh, I did all of that and it didn't matter. It didn't matter at all. That's what they were trying to teach me. Because that thing ain't going to last long enough for me to go all the way around. Especially now that I stood there for 10 fucking seconds bitching and moaning. Just long enough to piss me off. And this thing moves the fucking slowest it possibly can. I'm just jumping over shit to try to keep myself entertained. You know you've made a... I hear it blowing up over there. I hear my life being wasted. If I have to do all of this to get the damn thing up there, then it doesn't I guess the only advantage to going that other way is it might not get blowed up right here. How long should we care about this? I think until right this second. The best moment to have stopped giving a shit about blowing that one wall up and getting that one fucking box was the first time we saw it, and the second best time is right now. So that's what we're going to do. I ain't never going to beat this game that 3 or 4 of y'all care about. I ain't going to break 100 views on an episode at this rate. Yeah, y'all are real fucking threatening. Almost as threatening as how people are threatening to unsubscribe if I don't get this shit over with. And fidget bursting, just get them away from me. Okay, there we go. I like how you crowd get real ornery when the wind is blowing like this. Okay, I jumped too high. Gotcha, gotcha. Some icy silence would go very well with this icy, windy environment. Can't break the chain if you never start one. Checkmate, Fleetwood Mac. Oh boy, a box. We were so close to the dream. The 4-button dream. Mountain gear. Let me guess, you can't build that. Mountain gear. Ugh, Colonel. It's real nippy and cold. You should get inside, Snake, by a cozy fire and drink hot chocolate. And master the basics of CQC while you're at it. These floating platforms is the worst thing they've introduced in the game because they just waste your fucking time. Anything you put in a video game that just wastes people fucking time. It's why the entire MMO subgenre died. Of course, there's gacha. Well, gacha wastes people money. You either waste time or money with gacha. You have two choices of two valuable assets of your life that you could squander when it comes to gacha games. Yeah, I care about talking to you. You're just going to have to save whatever juicy gossip you had for somebody else.
There was a road here. I remember it. Before that day.
That day? You want to be a bit more specific? You've been watching a lot of anime? Using some indirect nouns?
Look, up ahead. A village.
All the way up here? Do you think it's that Moonblood camp Kane was talking about?
No, it's something else. It's... enough talking. Let's get up there.
Oh good, we found more civilization. That means we've reached a dialogue-heavy part of the playthrough yet again. It's like in that Dexter's Lab episode where Dexter and Dee Dee go on that game show. And when it gets to the question and answer segment, everybody leaves to go to the bathroom. At least there's a nice swing set, or half of a nice swing set.
Halt! What? No. Impossible! Cassius!
What did you call me? Who are you? What are you doing in this place?
You were dead! No, this is not possible. I don't know what demon you are, but you will not step any closer! Kill this thing!
Oh no, we ran into some old good friends that we have to murder. What a shame. What a shame. Have you met Fidget, by the way? Okay, she's real thirsty right now, so you're going to give her a moment to gather herself. I guess I can give you all the stanky leg! They reflected it. I've got to parry them first. They must be familiar with Fidget if they can so innately parry his stanky foxboy leg, son. The Hellfire, a little bit harder to parry in these trying times.
Why destroy such a peaceful place? We didn't want any of this.
Gus, what are you talking about? And who is Cassius. That's not...
It's not my name. I'd remember it. I'd know it when I heard it.
That is how amnesia works. You clearly remember things when you're supposed to. Zepplich Village. Led Zepplich.
Looks like this place has been destroyed for quite some time.
A year, actually.
Huh? How do you know that?
This was Ginger's village. I was here 1 year ago. According to Fuse, according to Ginger, I helped murder everyone in this village.
Oh, Dust.
But I don't remember any of it. I remember this place, but it feels like it's been more than a year. Ara, what does it mean?
It only means that things are not as they seem. Explore the village further, Dust. Let us see what secrets it hides.
Son, our talking sword knows you gotta find the secrets and lies. Well, one nice thing about everybody here being long dead is we don't have to skip so much dialogue.
This house.
Do you remember something, Dust?
This isn't possible.
Are you sure? It seems fairly sturdy. Well built. Oh no, it's spooky inside. We're gonna get the still as well material.
Dust,
How?
do you see now?
But how, Ara? I don't understand.
The answers lie above, Dust.
So much secrets, so much lore.
Ginger. She was sleeping right here. On the night I came to say goodbye. But I hesitated. I didn't want to wake her. Didn't want her to worry about me. She couldn't know what I was about to do.
Dust, what are you saying?
She couldn't know that I was about to go avenge our parents.
You mean you're... But how? What's going on here?
I remember now. But how? How can I have helped destroy this village, but be a victim of that same act? That's impossible.
Only impossible for a creature with a single soul.
Ginger.
Those eyes. I know those eyes.
So, Mithrarin, you finally see the truth.
Who are you?
I am Elder Grey-Eyes, leader of the Moonblood people. Well, what's left of them, that is.
What did you mean just then? That I can finally see the truth? What do you know about me?
His eyes, Elder. They're Jin's eyes.
They do look remarkably similar to your brother's, yes. That is because his soul lives on within Dust.
What?
However, to suit our needs, we required 2 souls. The soul of innocence is a noble thing, but without skill, without power, Dust would have been struck down just as easily as your brother was on that fated day.
No.
So we combined your brother's soul with that of his murderer, the royal assassin known as Cassius. They perished at the same time, forever entwined. Never before had I heard of such an event.
You murderer! My parents did nothing wrong! You have been deceived, little one. Your parents turned against their king, an act of pure treason. What resistance there was led by your family alone. You destroyed my village, murdered my friends and family. You will not survive this day! I take no joy in slaughtering one as young as you, child. But you have forced my hand.
A grave injustice was done that day. Cassius murdered a defenseless Jinn, but his pride and arrogance proved to be his undoing.
But how? How can this thing be my brother?
It's not possible. I couldn't even remember you when we met.
You are Jin, yes. But you are also Cassius. Two souls, forever at odds. One of innocence, one of power. Together you form the one we call Mithrarin, he who is born of the dust.
I never knew what happened. Jin just disappeared one night. I had always hoped he would turn up alive someday. That he would come back. But could you really be him?
Ginger, I don't know. I don't know.
Now, Dust, I imagine you have many questions. Please, do not hesitate to ask them.
I mean, I guess we could sit here and keep getting the lore. If you could fast forward through it if you don't want to hear it. But I guess we might as well since we're here.
Who, or I guess, what am I?
You are what my people call Sen Mithrarin. You see, my people have been on the verge of extinction for a great many years. To defeat General Gaius and save our people.
So that's why you picked Cassius and Jin.
Exactly. Cassius is one of the greatest warriors this world has ever seen. And
why did I only remember now? I didn't even recognize Ginger when I met her.
You may possess the souls of two separate beings, but your body and mind are your own.
I had no idea who I was.
You say that, but in all cases you did exactly what we intended you to do. You saved Mudpot and brought the waters of life back into this land. You purged a demonic rage from this land and even helped two old souls find peace once more.
And now I'm here.
Yes, now you are here. And
who was Fuse? He said he was a Moonblood.
Fuse. He was once a fine warrior and a close friend of Ginger's family.
After the village was destroyed, I guess he lost his mind.
He was horribly disfigured after the attack. When I refused to send our warriors into battle, he called me a coward and vowed that he would destroy Gaius with or without my help.
Poor guy. If only we could have gotten through to him somehow.
No, you're right to kill him.
Ginger is right. Fuse.
How does the Blade of Ara fit into all this? What is it exactly?
It is one of the 5 blades of Elysium.
Wait. What the heck is the Way of the Flameless Light?
A path we Moonbloods continue to follow.
I am so confused.
Surely, as Nimbat's Sword Guardian, you've studied the ancient doctrines.
I may have skipped over that chapter?
You haven't answered my question.
The Blades of Elysium were created to guide their sword-bearers, Dust.
Ah, my old friend. It is good to hear your voice once more.
It has been a long time, Master.
Wait just a second. How can you possibly know each other? My clan's been keeping the sword hidden for over 200 years.
Master Grey Eyes has lived for a very long time, Fidget. Longer than any of you.
So you were sent to keep an eye on me?
To help you reach your true potential. Nothing more.
I have no more questions. What now?
You must join us in the Moonblood camp to the north in the Everdawn Basin.
That isn't anywhere near the Everdawn volcanoes, is it?
They are one and the same, yes?
Well, that's fantastic.
Volcanoes?
Indeed. What a better place to hide than in the most volatile land in all the kingdom?
Oh, I know. How about a peaceful meadow? Or a quiet forest? Or someplace that doesn't explode every 10 minutes?
Dust, your friend seems awfully tense.
No, I'm fine. Come on, let's go to the Blowy Up Mountains. Really, I'm serious.
Fidget, you need to have more faith in me.
I'll have faith in you when you have faith in yourself. How about it, huh? Who are you? Really? You see? You still haven't figured it out yet. Lizard Guy tells you right to your face, and you still don't know.
Fidget, please calm down. You mustn't test your friend like this.
I just... If I'm gonna follow you to the literal end of this world, I need to know who I'm following. And why.
I understand, Fidget. You're right. I can't ask you to follow me.
But I can. Fidget, you have stood by Dust's side for this entire journey.
I just don't get it. It doesn't matter who he thinks he is. He's Dust. That's who he is. That's who I know.
Fidget, please. I can't do this without you.
Can you repeat that?
I said I can't do this without you.
I'm sorry. Nobody's ever said that to me before.
And it won't be the last time, I assure you.
Are you ready, Mithrarin?
I am.
Then we will meet you in the Everdawn Basin.
Goodbye, Dust. We'll see you there.
Yep. My favorite part about Vanden Slaughtered Villages is how there's less dialogue, son. Well, we've learned a lot about the Foxboy condition, literally. I'm not just saying that as one of my dumb phrases for once. But there you go. The rich lore has been laid out before us. I've never watched Star Trek Voyager, but wasn't there an episode like this where like two people fused in a teleporter and became like a new person? And then the captain, Janeway, was like, you got to kill that motherfucker and get my two friends back. Somebody get me a saw. We're going to cut this boy back into two. Okay. So I guess that's the end of this section.
General Gaius?
What news, Commander?
I did not want to believe it, but Cassius is working with the Moonbloods. He has turned against us.
That will be for me to decide. Our paths will cross at the Moonblood camp. Of that I am certain. I will speak with him personally.
Is that wise?
Our victory is all but assured, Commander.
But why welcome this rogue element? He has already slain your own soldiers. What more proof do you need that he is a traitor to our cause?
Cassius is hardly a rogue element, Commander. The Moonbloods have corrupted his mind, forced him to commit these acts against us.
But... Yes, sir. As you wish.
Cassius, my old friend, so long as you draw breath, I will do what I can to save your broken mind. I promise.
Son, I guess to keep my analogy going, that would make General Gaius the Captain Janeway of the playthrough. I don't know enough Star Trek Voyager characters to properly dole out the whole cast, so I'll leave that amongst... Y'all can argue amongst yourselves. Okay, but you know, I just noticed, I guess we're sitting and looking at this map on a stump, because I just noticed Fidget's feet and like a fire in the background. I literally hadn't noticed that until this point. Should we try to do some more of these side quests? The thing about the side quests is they give you like thousands of experience points and make you even more powerful. What were some of the ones we were still trying to do? Is it worth it? I just don't know if I want to start a new area before we end this episode. That's the main reason. Wasn't there a combat area that we never actually did here because I jumped down? You all tricked me into jumping down in a pit and advancing the plot. I guess we could talk to people. No, I'm over talking to people. Nothing good ever happens. You crowd look like people. And I just don't talk to those. I only talk to Fidget. Fidget's like, yeah. And then give her a few seconds. She's like, wait a minute. I'm least of all am I talking to you. I don't remember anything about this guy. Except he has like a loose-fitting tie on. Like he's at the izakaya after work. Okay, what was down here? There was a box that we opened. And then we fell down some pits. And yeah, there was a combat area over here. Did we do this one? Ooh. All right, bunny statue ladies. Yeah, I don't quite recall the flamethrower spinners. So I'm going to say we haven't been here yet. And now that I have my double jump. Hoo-hoo. No, but the secrets and the lies. I slid over the edge. I didn't know I had Luigi physics from the Lost Levels. Fine, burn me up. Oh, I'm not losing HP as I'm being burned up, I've noticed. Is that good or bad? Oh, hey guys. You look like a bunch of assholes I'm going to kill. Yep, you lived up to your name. And you dropped the tasty cupcake. I guess these enemies would be lower level since we were supposed to do this much earlier, like before Chapter 2. What did we miss? I could have probably gotten right there. I bet it was something good. And sweet. And juicy. Alright. These burning lion head statues made me think there was something cool up there to have. Put this boy in NBA Jam, son, because he is on fire. The double jump has made me think there are things where there aren't things. It's the curse of the double jumper. Is what it's known as. Oh, come the fuck on. There was like the tiniest persistence of smoke. This is like a Contra level now. I hope those bunny statue ladies are impressed with all this shit I've gone through. All of my singed fur. Stanky leg lightning burst combo, son. We're going to defeat Lavos with it. Yes, sir! Fine, 3 stars is enough. What's my reward? A wetsuit. That's worse than what I'm wearing. Oh, we never equipped this warm sweater. It has less regen, but better defense. I think that cancels out, right? I think that cancels out, right? Huzzah! Yeah, I could tell those bunny statue ladies were impressed. They try to hide it by being inanimate, lifeless objects, but I can tell. Alright, well, let's get the hell out of here. I guess let's end the episode. I have no idea how long I've been recording. But probably about as long as y'all could stand in one setting. I'll talk to these guys just because they're your favorite characters.
You really ought to be better equipped in case anything else comes through here.
Nonsense. I crafted this spear myself.
Yes, it's very nice.
All right, that's enough. Why don't you two leave me alone now?
That guy's real hard to chat it up with.
Please, take a break. You've earned it.
I appreciate the offer, but it's gonna be a while before I can rest.
Yeah. Yeah. Chatting it up. I believe popping over here is the nearest save point. We've ended an episode here before, and we're going to do it again. And there's nothing you can do about it. Destroying my controller. Just so I can give you all something visually exciting as the camera zooms in and fades.